What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a bit of a different one than usual. We're actually going to be breaking down the infamous round 11 from last year's Call of Duty Championships versus OpTic Gaming. This is the round that changed everything, as you know, Hector would like to say. So it's going to be a good one. If you guys are new here, subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video if you enjoy, and we'll see you on the next one. Alright, here we are, guys. We actually are going to be listening to the comms video from the OpTic Chicago channel. This is going to show you, I'm going to break down our comms during the round, what we were thinking, what we thought the other team was thinking. And honestly, just want to preface this by saying that none of us knew, maybe Seth knew, but none of us knew before this or during this time that Hector was trying to get OpTic back. I'm sure he kept that from us for specific reasons, don't want to add that extra pressure, but honestly, thank God he did, because no one would have known it came down to us playing OpTic and going last map round 11. Like, that is super intense, right? But it happened, and Hector got OpTic back, and this is really what he says changed it all. And I believe him. If we didn't win this round 11, would they really wanted to sell it back to him? Who knows? But let's hop right in. Let's just go through the comms of the video. Right before this 5-5, they actually had offense again, and they pushed the B bomb, and we shut them down. So we honestly thought they were going to go A, and I called the play call here to have me and Preston hit around the left side of the map and go middle, and that ultimately got Preston killed. And it's kind of funny, you'll hear in the comms, as soon as he dies, it's like that fear of, oh, we're gonna lose now that I just got blooded. And that kind of was almost on me too, because I made the call, but none of us thought that they were going to go to the B bomb site. So let's let it play out here.
Let's go middle. Middle three. Oh, fuck.
See, he gives us all the info though. That's all we needed. And Seth gets in instantly. Seth being behind the bar and getting 2 kills here is what wins us the round. Hands down, him playing his life here. Seth likes to say he's a champs player. He showed up right here. I appreciate him for that. Matt kind of got bot walked on. It's kind of a hard gunfight to win for either side, but I played passive. I found slasher pinching. Oh, Alec got 2. That's what it was. Oh, teach it top. And then right here, there it is. That's the 1v1, man. That's the 1v1. And obviously, you guys can see we are super hype. Going back a little through that again, though, it all happened so fast. But Matt, Alec, Seth did a really good job getting inside the bomb room and just helping each other. Alec picked up a huge 2-piece. Seth played his life the whole time. And, Seth playing his life will ultimately won us around. If he gave his life away, it would have been over. And I thought Alec was going to get away. I was for sure that Alec was going to get away. We were going to be a 2v1. He died, and my heart honestly stopped for a second. And I don't know. It was crazy, man. It was crazy. Still looking back now, it still like gives me goosebumps and gets me all amped up just because it was such an intense moment. But basically my thinking here is, after I got that kill window and it's a one-on-one right here, if I go middle, I can see, well, he knew I was window. First off, he knew I was window. If I go middle, I can see the front door, I can see top, I can see if he crosses out to A bomb. So that's like my best chance of like knowing where he goes in the 1v1. And also there's that barrel head glitch that obviously I slid to, but it got pretty nerve-wracking. If we slow it down, let's slow it down here right before it happens. If you slow it down, Tej hits me with the first 2 bullets. It sounds crazy like this, but he hit me with the first 2 bullets, and I did not think I was gonna I thought I was gonna win. I have crazy confidence. Search and destroy, like, that's my game mode. I've been playing it for 6 years, 7 years now, so I had confidence. But he hit me with 2 bullets. I was kind of like stunned. I was like, in the moment I was stunned. I was like, oh, I gotta win this. But yeah, that head glitch helped me out, and I won it. And ultimately, that's what saved OpTic. It's pretty mind blowing, right? But after this, after this happens, we go on, we beat Ravens, we then bow out of champs, losing to FaZe. We got third, and after that, you know, that was just it. Didn't think much of it. Obviously, the goal is to win, and we didn't win, so we were all kind of pissed, right? Next thing you know, we're at content a couple weeks down the road. Hector mentions to a group of us that, hey, we might get OpTic back, and that winning that 1v1 might have got OpTic back. And I was like, no way, right? Like, no way that's what happened. But then he plays it out to me. If, you know, if they make a run and say they make more money, or they see that they have a more successful team, or that this team can do something, that they want to hang on to them. And that's crazy to think about. Now we're going another week or two down the road. We are at content. Hector steps out, comes back in, and he goes, boys, we got it. We got it, boys. And I'm like, huh? And he's like, we got OpTic back. And I was like, no freaking shot. That's nuts. Like, it was mind-blowing, right? Like, Hector, that's why Hector's the GOAT, period. And yeah, that's that, really. When he came out and said he got it, that was more or less, the deal wasn't done, but it was all like solidified that it was going to happen. The deal was put in place. So it's like 3 times when he told me. So let's fast forward to Halloween. Halloween, I went home to visit my family, because I didn't want to go during Thanksgiving when the game came out and everything. I wanted to hunker down and grind. But Hector picks me up from the airport. He offers to pick me up, and him and Roger in the car, and he tells me, I first get in the car, and like at this point, like I already know like he's got OpTic back, but he goes, yo, what's going on, OpTic Envoy? And I'm like, oh yeah, what's up? You know, what's up? And then like it plays through my head again a couple times, and I'm like, he said that, and I'm like, wait, you got it? And he's like, yeah, we got it. He's like, you're OpTic Envoy. And I'm like, no shot. And then he told me the monetary value, and I was really sitting there like, oh my god, how did this all happen? How did this all pan out? I mean, it works in mysterious ways. I don't know how this happened. If anyone would have got, you know, the biggest brand in Call of Duty back to its rightful owner, it'd be Hector. You know, he'd get it done for himself, and I mean, that's why he's the GOAT. And I mean, that's really gonna do it, guys. I mean, he told me the monetary value, and I was like, some weight off my shoulders. Thank God he didn't tell me before the actual match, because that would have been a lot of pressure. Even though going into a 1v1 or like into a match, you really don't think about that stuff. But it's crazy to look back, reminisce, and just see all the steps of how this came, you know, to fruition. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed me breaking down a little bit of what happened, and, you know, trying to tell you behind the scenes of how it all went down. There was basically 3 times where he said, you know, I got it. And then Halloween, it's done. About 2-3 days later, that's when it all got announced. So if you guys enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel and like the video as well. It always helps out. And I appreciate you guys, as always, for tuning in. Peace.